Artists are always in revolution. Creation is the evolution of imagination revolving around the intention to make something from nothing. As an artist, I am constantly recreating myself and my world. I learned at a young age that I could create just about anything. I am the only child of a single working mother, so I had a lot of alone time growing up. I had a lisp, and I am dyslexic. So communication was not my strength, and school was my worst nightmare. So I painted, because somewhere along the way, I decided that I liked my creative world better than the current reality. I could paint everything I thought my life was lacking, so I did. The perfect home. Friends to trick or treat with. Magic. That's me with my magic hat. Even a self-portrait of the empowered girl I wanted to be. And strangely enough, these voids began to disappear. Because in my creative world, there are no rules for the way things are supposed to be. Anything is possible. There's no judgment from others, and no such thing as being alone. You see, I figured out the secret. The secret to being a real artist or a true artist and magician is that you must become whatever it is you are creating. Step into the experience fully and feel it completely so that the emotions and the presence in the experience are real. Then the line between fantasy and reality disappears. So wow, what if everything I create is real? I've taken this delusion into my adult life, and there's no separation between my art and my life. Fantasy and reality, it's all the same when the lines disappear. So what's the most revolutionary thing I have painted into existence? Well, it's changed the way I see the world, and it may change the way you see it too. Simple, but often forgotten, beauty. So there's this thought in the contemporary art world to deny beauty in exchange for personal expression or what often seems like shock value. So maybe I'm not a contemporary artist, or maybe I'm just revolutionary, because I am certain there's more to beauty than meets the eye. I have a theory. It's called the aesthetic revolutionary theory, or ART. Aesthetics is the study of beauty and how it relates to humanity. What happens when we're in the presence of beauty? Everyone may have a slightly different reaction, yet undeniably, if we take notice, beauty can have a profound effect. The most common emotional reaction is awe. A moment to stop and appreciate something. Take a breath. Maybe it inspires peace, serenity, joy, wonder, even healing. Just that moment, away from the chaos, can bring us to a new inner awareness and allow us to see the bigger picture of life. The most common physical reaction? Attraction. We are drawn to beauty like a magnet. Beauty has a common language. It's not exclusive. Anyone can feel it, and it's everywhere if we care to notice. So what exactly is beauty? A vision? A perspective? A state of being? There have been studies through the centuries. Plato stated that the goal of aesthetics is not to copy nature, but to peer deeply into her tapestry, to understand and employ the sacred ratio and proportions of her simple but divine order. Aha! So what are these? This sacred ratio and divine proportion? Well, it's called phi, or phi, depending on the section you're looking at, otherwise known as the golden mean, the golden ratio, or Da Vinci's divine proportion. And it's actually pretty simple. Everything with this proportion, we instinctively find beautiful. It's the proportions of the human body, the essence of nature, the universe, timeless art and architecture. And there are even crazy people who see it in economic growth and the stock market. There are numerical sequences to explain the order. The most famous is called the Fibonacci sequence. This sequence is irrational. It goes on forever, creating itself, never repeating, yet always maintaining the golden thread of the golden ratio, or phi. And this golden thread resonates deeply within our core. Because all of this formula for beauty, can actually be seen in our DNA. So, are we seeking a reflection of our true nature when we stop to appreciate beauty? My favorite part about all of this is that the only ratio that is simultaneously 1 with 1, meaning that it shows the relationship between 1 as an individual to 1 as an infinite number, is the golden ratio. Or in simple words, 1 is in everything, and everything is in 1. There's a lot to that statement. And what this tells me is that not only am I the artist, I am the art. And quite possibly, you are too. All of this beauty is a reflection of us. And here's the revolutionary part. This formula for beauty goes on forever, constantly recreating itself, adding to itself, and multiplying. Always with this energy or frequency that we resonate with as beauty. So this tells me this experience we're having here as human beings is supposed to be beautiful. So maybe when we stop to see ourselves in a reflection of beauty, maybe we can rise to our full potential and connection with all that is. And maybe in our darkest moments, we can realize we are evolving as a whole. Even further, maybe we can know without a doubt that in every individual struggle, there is actually infinite possibility. So you can call it hope, you can call it optimism, you can call it the Fibonacci sequence, or you can call it 1 as an infinite number. We may never understand it. Math, science, and physics may try forever to explain it. Even an artist like me could try forever to explain it. Beauty. There's nothing to do except be it. Remember that you are it, and allow it to move you. Thank you.